Dave, if you wouldn't mind, let's go ahead and start with the ARRL and section related announcements.
All right, probably the biggest thing really this weekend is the VHF contest. And then next week on Saturday, we have Kids Day. And Kevin will be over in Poway Park and by the farmers market, and they'll have that going on, and then field day. So if your group is doing field day, please post it on the ARRL site locator so people can find you. I'm going to try and plan is to get out and make it to them. So far, I think there's only 3 or 4 on the list, so we'll see how it goes. Thanks, Bruce.
Thank you, Dave. Rob, local section events and other miscellaneous amateur radio events, please.
Will do. Let me try sharing screen here. Do you have me in presentation mode?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, so here we are, June meeting, and obviously we're going to have the hospital drill recap and the VHF contest prep discussion. And next month, Bruce will be talking about the logbook of the world system that some people use, and presentation topics for meetings August and beyond are to be determined. So if you have a request or would like to present something, let me know, and we will give you plenty of time to prep for it. If you don't want to be ready for August or September, we can certainly do something beyond. There are a couple of people that are preparing presentations for this year or next year. But if you have something that's burning you'd like to hear about, let me know. We'll get it scheduled. VHF contest today for the full weekend, and we'll talk about more of that in a little bit. Field day with some new rules at the end of the month. July activity day. So July 29th, the 5th Saturday in July, we'll be having an activity day. More on that in a moment. And the activity day in September, we're going to combine with Los Angeles section and Ventura section and have a regional simulated emergency test, SET, as part of our activity day. So details to be hashed out still, what we're going to be doing. So stand by for details on that. Once again, that's at the end of September for the activity day. And of course, ongoing activities, the weekly self-paced WinLink drill that Munir runs, excellent exercise. He keeps us on our toes about staying current with all the different forms and features of the WinLink system. Other training opportunities coming up. We have the ARRL Kids Day is next weekend, and Hams and Poway are going to be organizing something at Old Poway Park for youth. Get youth on the air. If you hear them on the air on a repeater, please give them a shout out. Next weekend also, some hams are going to be supporting the Black Mountain 50K endurance run in Penasquita. We've got about 20 hams lined up to support that event, a great training opportunity for hams. Lakeside Ham Fest, put on your calendar, please, October 7th. Lakeside Ham Fest, and the website information on that, go to the Lakeside Club, lakesidearc.org website for more information on the October 7th Lakeside Ham Fest. Activity Day, end of July. After the last activity day, we've had requests from people to get back to basics. They'd like to do some basic WinLink operations, either getting started with the WinLink or do some peer-to-peer WinLink. And so we'll be putting something together for training on that, locations to be determined. Also, there've been a demand for communicator gateway type of new ham workshops. We hope to include that in the activity day on July 29th. And there's also been clamoring for task book sign-offs. ARES members that have been doing things want to get stuff signed off. So we hope to provide opportunities for that on July 29th. So it's right now the intention is to not do the usual Kearney Mesa gathering of hams, but to do something a little bit slightly different, back to basics, so we don't get in a rut of just always doing Kearney Mesa, same thing over and over again. So we're going to try something different for the July activity day. Field day, Bruce will be talking about field day, end of the month here in June, a little bit later. Just a quick refresher. I know that I always have to look up quickly, what's the ABC, what's here? And so class A is a club or non-club portable. And then class B, you can be 1 or 2 people. Class C is mobile. Class Delta is home, limited to 100 watts now. I always mix up E and F because you think that E would be EOC. Nope. E is at home and emergency power. The EOCs would be class Foxtrot. So just a quick refresher there on field day rules that Bruce will be talking about more in a minute. Next hospital drill, we think it's going to be in November. I have not yet heard a specific date for the next hospital exercise. Traditionally, it was the week before Thanksgiving week, sometime in November there, mid-ish November. So we do not have a specific date for the next hospital exercise. Miramar Air Show, we don't know yet if we're going to be invited to support as we've done in past years. Last year was the first year we were not invited. They had other plans on the base. So Section Manager Dave is contacting the management of the air show and trying to determine if they need us there, if they want us there, and how we can possibly help with that exercise. And Bruce, quick segue. I'm happy to jump into the hospital hot wash right now, if you'd like me to breeze through a few slides or hold off until later.
No, let's go ahead and start that portion of it. I was going to hold over the field day rule changes and the updates until after the hot wash. We'll do that at the end.